Welcome to my YouTube channel, Family Drama Files. Please like, share, subscribe for more emotional videos.
My wife sent me a sweet anniversary message saying she was stuck at work and sorry she could not celebrate with me. I smiled for exactly 5 seconds because I was already sitting inside the same restaurant only 2 tables away. She was not working. She was laughing with another man. Then she leaned across the table and kissed him. I stood up ready to expose everything. Before I could take one step, a woman I had never seen it before grabbed my arm and quietly said, "Do not ruin this. The real show is about to begin." What happened next changed every life in that restaurant forever. Our 10th wedding anniversary was supposed to be the happiest day of our marriage. I booked a beautiful restaurant weeks in advance. My wife had promised we would celebrate together no matter how busy work became. That morning, everything felt normal. We had breakfast together and she even kissed me before leaving the house. I believed every word she said. Around 6 in the evening, my phone vibrated. Her message appeared on the screen. She apologized and claimed she was trapped in an emergency meeting. She wished me a happy anniversary and promised she would make it up to me. Something about the message felt strange. It sounded too perfect and too carefully written. My instincts told me something was wrong. Instead of driving home, I decided to have dinner alone at the restaurant we had reserved. Maybe I simply wanted to avoid sitting in an empty house thinking about broken promises. As I walked inside, the hostess looked confused because my reservation was for 2 people. I smiled and told her only one would be coming. She seated me near the back of the restaurant. As I picked up the menu, I froze. My wife was there. She was sitting only 2 tables away. She had not noticed me because her entire attention was focused on the wealthy man sitting across from her. I recognized him immediately. He owned the company where she worked. He was known for expensive cars, luxury vacations, and endless business success. They were not discussing work. They were holding hands. They were laughing like newlyweds. Then she leaned forward and kissed him. Every memory of our marriage flashed through my mind. Every promise, every sacrifice, every late night I spent supporting her career suddenly felt like a lie. I pushed my chair back, ready to confront them in front of everyone. Before I could move, a woman sitting behind me gently grabbed my arm. She looked directly into my eyes and whispered, "Please stay calm. Trust me, the real show is about to start." I almost pulled away, but something in her voice stopped me. She quietly explained she was a private investigator hired several weeks earlier. Not by me, but by the millionaire himself. According to her, the businessman had recently started suspecting that someone close to him was stealing company money and manipulating confidential accounts. He believed my wife was helping another executive hide millions through fake contracts. Their romantic relationship had only made the investigation even more complicated. The investigator asked me to remain seated for 5 more minutes. She promised I would finally see the truth. Exactly 5 minutes later, the restaurant doors opened. Several investigators walked inside with legal documents. Behind them came company lawyers and financial auditors. Every conversation in the restaurant stopped. The millionaire stood up looking completely shocked. He had expected a romantic dinner. Instead, he was informed that the investigation had uncovered evidence proving senior executives had used his trust to steal from the company. My wife was one of the people named in the investigation because she had approved documents connected to the missing funds. She looked terrified. She immediately pointed at another executive, claiming she had only followed instructions. The executive blamed her in return. Within seconds, everyone was accusing everyone else. Then the investigator handed me a folder. Inside were copies of messages, emails, and financial records proving my wife had secretly planned to leave me after transferring money into hidden accounts. Our anniversary dinner had never been real. She wanted to keep me distracted while final paperwork was completed. She finally noticed me standing only a few feet away. Her face turned completely white. She walked toward me, crying and begging me to listen. She claimed nothing had happened the way it looked. She said she still loved me. She said everything could be explained. I quietly placed the anniversary ring I had planned to give her on the table. Then I told her the only thing I believed was what I had seen with my own eyes. I turned around and walked out without looking back. The divorce was finalized months later. Every hidden account was uncovered during the legal investigation. The money she thought would buy her a new life became evidence instead. The businessman recovered much of what had been stolen. Several people involved faced serious legal consequences. As for me, I finally understood that betrayal does not always destroy a person. Sometimes it exposes the truth that sets them free. That anniversary dinner ended my marriage, but it also gave me back my self-respect. Looking back at the most valuable gift I received that night was not revenge. It was the chance to start over with honesty, peace, and a future built on trust instead of lies. Please like this video and subscribe.